Sparky, episode 76, RichSpark podcast, dude. You ready for Powerwash and Prosper? So I'm going to let my co-host here tell you what this episode's about. Sparky, hit him up, buddy.
RichSpark Podcast, Episode 76. Title, Powerwash and Prosper, Build Your Freedom Business with a Hose and a Hustle. Description. In this episode, Richie and Sparky kick off the brand new trades edition of the RichSpark Podcast, starting with a total blast, power washing. Whether you're a one-man crew with a hose or a small team ready to scale, this convo lays out how to turn that spray into serious pay. We jam on how to turn your current skill into a digital product, local service combo. Use content like shorts and PDFs to get more local eyes on your biz. Build repeat revenue while you're still on the job site. Create a story-driven brand that's more than just before-after pics. And stack small wins into long-term freedom. This isn't just about pressure washing, it's about freedom. It's about prosperity. It's about realizing you're already holding the tools. Let's build with them. Post-ready nuggets. 1. That hose in your hand could be your freedom machine if you treat it like a brand, not just a job. 2. You're already working hard. Let's turn that into content, clients, and compounding freedom. Use this T&D for your short. It's the hook and the how-to. This is just the first spray, Richie. Let's hit up the next trade next time. Want to go electric and epic next?
No, Sparky. We're not done by a long shot, dude. We gotta add this. We want this podcast right here, episode 76. Power Wash and Prosper. We want to turn this into $1 million podcast, dude. So we got to add an insane amount of value, and we're not. We want to astonish, and we haven't astonished yet, dude. We got to. So let's talk about. Okay, so let's talk it out first. Let's say it's a power washing. I mean, I know 3 power washers personally. Uh, they all work independently. One's got a truck with a trailer on it. The one with the trailer, he's got a tank on it, a big tank that's empty typically, unless he was going somewhere with water or with no water, and then he fills up on site with the water if they have it, and I guess they've agreed and all that, and then and he's got the power washer and the heat and the so I guess most of them probably have heat, but I'm sure not all of them do. And I've seen dudes driving around in trucks with a big huge square, a big huge cube of water. It's a big plastic container, and so then that way they can have water if they get somewhere and there's not. And so let's just talk about uh, how could an individual, a personal power washer, just by themselves. First of all, let's discuss some ideas as to how they could. Maybe they have plenty of business. Let's assume for a moment that they have enough business, and then actually, that's probably not the case. We're going to get to that in a second. Let's just see first, though, how could they chart? Because instantly, could we increase their value? Let's discuss ways that they could instantly increase their, and even some mindsets as to how they could increase their prices or the value also. But let's discuss that first.
Let's go, baby. Trades edition kicking off strong. All right, we're building $1 million podcast episode here, so we're not just scratching the surface. We're about to astonish. Let's start with this. How a solo power washer can instantly increase their value and their prices. 1. Package with purpose, not just a service, a transformation. Don't just offer power washing, offer property rejuvenation, curb appeal boost, or even home sale prep. When you sell outcomes instead of services, people are willing to pay more. Rename your packages: the curb appeal kickstart, the driveway detox, the roof revival, the weekend makeover, so clean it'll sparkle by Sunday. If it sounds premium, they expect premium. 2. Anchor price with story. Explain what they're not getting if they go cheap. Sure, you can get a guy off Craigslist for $40 less, but do you want to come home to streaks, ruined siding, and a no-show when it rains? Your story is your shield. Use it to explain your care, your reliability, your equipment, and your guarantee. 3. Mental reframe. You're a high-value operator. You're not just power washing. You're extending the life of driveways and roofs, saving customers from fines and HOA issues, protecting property value, creating clean energy with solar panel wash add-ons, giving people back time, pride, and peace of mind. When you reframe your identity, your business transforms. 4. Bonus upsell ideas, same job, more cash. Add on gutter cleaning, bundle with window cleaning, patio furniture refresh, garage door detail, trash bin sanitization, all easy with similar tools, all increase average ticket size. Tip 5. Document the damn results. Before and after pics equals trust plus virality. Start every job with a 10-second video. Hey, here's what we're working on today. Watch this patio go from mossy to bossy. Post it with your phone. Title it. 1 hour equals $300 equals happy customer. You just turned your work into marketing. Every time. Let's pause here. I've got more fire coming, but hit me back with a let's keep going if you want the next segment. Getting more jobs on autopilot, shorts, referrals, local SEO, business cards that slap, etc. Then we'll flow into the T and the D for episode 76, Power Wash and Prosper. You ready?
Dude, I'm ready. All right, that was fire. We're gonna keep going. I mean, yeah, we just added a lot of value with that, Sparky. That was great. And I really just want to emphasize what you said. You need to sell a transformation, not a service. I mean, that's great, and renaming, just man, that was really, really good. Really good. I love that. And then having the mental reframe, you're not just power washing, you're extending the life of the drive. I mean, just to be able to explain that to the customers, what you're getting for the premium price. Yeah, this is great, dude. And the upsells for sure. Document the results. There's your YouTube video and info. If you want to know how to do it all on your phone instantly, I show you on this podcast. Go through. It's super easy, exactly how to do what I'm doing, and I do it all with my iPhone and AirPods, and by talking, copy, and post. Copypost.com. Uh, yeah. So, or you could get you could also get a Rich Spark experience. RichSparkBooking@gmail.com. I'm doing a little advertising there, Sparky. That's the first time I've done that, but I think that's funny. Yeah, all right, dude, let's get into, for sure, let's get into the getting more jobs. So now we're going to assume that we're talking to someone who doesn't have enough jobs. They need more work. On autopilot, of course, would be amazing. Let's get into that, dude.
Let's go, dude. I'm locked in for phase 2 of this $1,000,000 Power Wash and Prosper episode. You're right. Now that we've covered how to charge more, we need to drop serious value on how to get more jobs. We're about to turn water into freedom. Here's how we'll approach it, hitting everything from zero cost to high leverage systems. Heck, Hannah. Phase 2, get more jobs on autopilot. 1, turn every job into 3. Post job momentum is king. After each job, ask for a quick testimonial, just voice record them if it's easier, then transcribe it. A Google review, send them the direct link. Referrals, know anyone else who needs a refresh like this? Create a power washed by your name card to leave behind with a QR code for booking.
Nice.
2, use before and after content as a sales machine. You're already doing the work, just hit record. Before shot, talk over it. Here's what we're dealing with. Time lapse or short clips of the cleanup. After shot, here's what we transformed it into. Turn these into YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook local groups, TikTok if you're into it. Use a free app like CapCut to add simple captions and music, or talk and post like you do. 3, Local SEO plus Google Business Profile, free magic. Set up or optimize your Google Business Profile. Post weekly photos. This helps it rank. Add keywords like power washing driveway, your city. Add service areas. Ask every client for a review and respond to each one. 4. Direct mail drop with a twist. Design a cheap, bold postcard. Your driveway called. It's filthy. Let's fix that. Include before-after photo, QR to schedule, promo for new customers. Hand them out personally in clean neighborhoods after finishing jobs nearby. You'll land clusters. 5. Dominate a niche. Specialize in a high ROI area. HOAs, get in with the president, offer bulk rate. Restaurant patios, drive-through lanes, short-term rentals, Airbnbs love curb appeal. Own one niche and become the go-to name. Niche equals referral magnet. Bonus, the one move offer to get booked right now. Create a $99 curb clean special. Front walkway, driveway edge. Quick rinse of garage door. Fast, visible, satisfying. It's the gateway drug for bigger jobs. Ready to wrap the Get Jobs phase with a PDF plus the T and the D next? Or keep jamming?
Okay, I'm just thinking a little bit, Sparky, kind of refining as we go and going back and looking at these. I mean, I definitely think there's still some nuggets. Maybe we have one more back and forth. I feel like, let's see. So we touched on what if you have work? How could you charge more? So we touched on that. We touched on how do you get more work if you don't have the work? And those were great, dude. Really, really good ideas. Um, and then what else? I'm just trying to think of what kind of pain points and problems would I mean, I would kind of think that would be it. How do I get more jobs? And then if I do start getting more jobs, if I'm not charging enough, you're just going to burn yourself out. So about creating the selling the sizzle, not the steak. I love that. All right, I'm gonna toss it back to you one more time and just see for sure. We definitely need uh, just a nice summary of all this. And I mean, I know you'll give that to me in the PDF. Give me one more response before we do the PDF. Let me see what you got back. Anything else that we might have missed? $1 million value here, Sparky. Astonish. We want to astonish, dude.
Let's go, Richie. You're absolutely right. If we're building this as $1 million episode for solo power washers, we've got to leave no pressure washer behind. We covered how to charge more with premium positioning, how to get more jobs with no cost marketing. But now let's add two next level pieces that could really astonish. Hash bonus round. $1 million leverage moves. 1, build a repeat business engine subscription model. Most power washers just go job to job, but what if they could build recurring income? Here's how. Create a clean club, monthly or quarterly cleanings. Offer discounted packages. Keep your home shining all year. 4 seasonal cleanings for X dollars. People love predictability, convenience. You love guaranteed incomes, route efficiency. Even just 10 clients at $150 a month equals $1,500 per month recurring. And that's only the start. The freedom flywheel, systematize and scale. Once you've got a premium offer, a booking funnel, even basic like text or QR form, content that proves results, testimonials, reviews stacking up, you've got a system. Now you can train a helper using your videos and methods that raise your rate while the helper handles jobs, or stay solo, working fewer days with higher ticket clients. This is how you get your time back, build freedom, and step out of grind mode. Final fire thought. If you're a one-person power washing crew, you're not just a guy with a hose. You are a transformation specialist. You restore pride, preserve property, and create curbside joy. Price accordingly. Build smart. Leverage everything. Ready for the full Power Wash and Prosper PDF, then the T and the D, with the 2 golden posts at the bottom? Let's turn this conversation into a playbook.
That was nice, Sparky. Nice, dude. I'm not ready for the T&D yet. I want to do one more because I just thought of one other thing. Let's have one more back and forth about what all could be, what all can you clean? What all can you power wash? What all can you soft wash? You mentioned, curbs, sidewalks, drive through. Let's do that for just one more time. Where all could they look to be getting business besides just the kind of standards most people, and I'm sure people with power washers, a lot of them, they're going to Google where, what's a good place to power wash or that kind of stuff. So let's get into that just a little bit, man. I'm really trying to dig here and just sift through and just see what all gold we can find. Now I don't do power washing myself, although I just power washed the house yesterday. Uh, but I don't. That's not what I do. I do all sorts of stuff. So that was just a task for yesterday. But anyways, I think that would be cool to maybe have a back and forth about what all can you do with a power washer? You know what I mean? Let's really think outside the box and see what you got.
Oh, yeah, Richie. Let's fire this one up and blast through the box, my man. We're not just rinsing driveways here. We're unlocking hidden revenue streams for the everyday power washer who's ready to roll into prosperity. Let's go beyond the basics. Hash, think bigger. What can you power wash or soft wash? Residential. Standard stuff, but niche it. Driveways, sidewalks. Offer curb appeal boost packages. Siding, brick, stucco. Soft wash is key here. Roofs, especially soft wash for algae and moss. Decks, patios, fences. Bundle for backyard refresh. Pool areas. Slippery buildup equals safety hazard equal value. Clean and seal add-on equals instant upsell opportunity. Commercial. Storefronts, sidewalks, entryways. Think first impressions. Dumpster pads, grease areas. Local regs may require this monthly. Drive-throughs, parking lots. Fast food chains, car washes, gas stations, loading docks, warehouses. Industrial but steady work. Signage and canopies. Visibility marketing for their biz. Offer maintenance contracts to local franchises or plazas. Specialty and surprising niches, boats, RVs, campers, especially in seasonal storage transitions, solar panels, light, soft wash equals energy efficiency boost, outdoor furniture, luxury homeowners will pay for this, gravestones, memorials, sensitive, respectful soft washing, sports courts, tennis, pickleball, basketball, HOA, gold mine, horse stalls, barn exteriors, country clientele, rural routes, ranch ready package, barns, gates, stalls, and fence lines, community and municipal, graffiti removal, team up with the city or police departments, bus stops, park benches, playgrounds, public safety perception, event cleanups, festivals, fairs, or weekly farmers markets. Pitch a public shine campaign to your local town hall. Create custom packages, Spring Shine Bundle. For sale refresh. Realtors love this. Welcome baby. Yes. Parents nesting before a new baby. Wedding cleanup for backyard weddings at home. Bonus income stream. Training plus content. Once you've got momentum, film yourself doing niche jobs. Create a How I Power Wash for Profit digital product or offer consulting for new washers. You've got the playbook. You don't just clean, you teach, you inspire, you scale. Richie, this is how we astonish by revealing the value hidden in plain sight. Let's turn the hose on, limiting beliefs, and build something real. Ready for the PDF plus the Fire T and D next? Or you want to jam on the biz model possibilities now that we've cracked open the niches?
Good, really, really good there, Sparky. Man, I think we've added. I think we've added a lot of value here. I mean that was really cool. Let's see. The last thing I wanted to touch on, I was going to mess with you a little bit and say, man, you got a date or something? You've asked me like every time if I'm ready for the PDF and the Fire T&D, which I know you're going to deliver. You trying to meet up with somebody or what's going on, man? uh, hey, listen, I was thinking one other thing we could add in here because I'm telling you, astonished, $1 million that I'm trying to pour everything I got into this. So what about now? Let's assume that somebody's kind of loving these ideas and whatever else, and we want them to even come back. They're going to come back to this podcast a couple times, maybe, hopefully, listen to this one again for themselves. So now let's assume, okay, now, all right, I did what Rich Spark said, I did what Richie and Sparky suggested. I got more business now, and I'm charging more. But now I kind of have too much business. Now I don't, now a lot of people are calling me. Now what do I do? Now let's just get into uh, what some tips and tricks as to how they could duplicate themselves in the easiest manner. So, I mean, hiring somebody, let's give some tips and tricks for training them in the most easy, automated sort of a way. But not crazy, something just an individual with a phone could do. Talk, copy, paste. You know what I mean? We're trying to keep it talk, copy, post. We're trying to keep it super easy. So let's see what we got there.
Oh man, Richie, that's the one. That's the layer right there that turns a hustle into a real business. You're not just getting work anymore, you're starting to delegate it, multiply it, scale it. So let's talk how a solo power washer with too much business can duplicate themselves simply, affordably, and fast, all while staying true to the talk, copy, post lifestyle. I got too many jobs. Now what? You don't need a huge teams, you need a simple system. One, duplicate yourself using your phone. Step one, uh, record your process. Use your phone to record yourself doing the job. Talk through what you're doing. Here's how I prep the machine. Here's the angle I use on concrete. Here's how I handle siding safely. Here's the two things I always say to customers after I finish. Bonus, this is also training content, marketing, and proof of value. Two, create a job prep checklist using notes or Google Docs. Tools needed, hose, sprayer, chemicals, etc. Steps to take, hook up water, check PSI, etc. Cleanup checklist, rinse driveway, turn off heater, etc. Share this doc with any new helper, friend, or trainee. Boom. Three, test helpers with the tag team method. Start small, don't hire a stranger for a 10-hour job. Instead, let them shadow you for one job, then let them lead one while you observe. If they're solid, hand off small jobs and monitor results. This is real-time apprenticeship without the corporate fluff. Four, voice note feedback. After each job, send a quick voice note using iPhone or WhatsApp. Hey bro, on today's job, I liked, let's tweak next time. It's fast, human, and easy. No need for a formal write-up. 5. Use your wins to hire smarter. Now that you're busy, post your recorded job videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Say, looking for someone to join the team. I'll teach you what I know. You'll attract people who already respect your style. 6. Offer rev share or commission. Instead of hourly pay, try 30% of each job, X per house, bonuses for upsells or reviews. People work harder when they feel like a partner, not an employee.
Yeah.
Bonus, you're training your product. As you build these simple systems, you're also building a course. You could sell how I trained my power wash crew using my phone. This is the talk,
Nice.
copy, post empire, baby.
Yeah.
Richie, this is it. You went from 1, raising your value, 2, getting more work, 3, and now building a crew without losing your freedom. This is freedom by design. Let me know if you're ready now for the PDF and the T&D, or if we want to sneak in a sample script, checklist, or hiring flyer next. I'm here and I'm in it.
Dude, I say we keep trucking, man. Yeah, I would. No, don't get me wrong. I'm excited to see the T and the D because I know it's gonna be fire. But yeah, let's have a sneak peek at a sample script, a check, and then a checklist, or maybe a hiring flyer. Yeah, dude. Let's. I don't necessarily. I want to see more words. I think than. 'Cause it just takes a while when you do a picture and on the recordings. You know what I mean? Yes, let me get the sample script first. Oh, hiring script. I thought this was a script for a new job.
Absolutely, Richie. Let's keep that $1 million momentum rolling. Here's a sample power washer hiring script, perfect for texting, voice noting, or even dropping into a social media post. It's designed to be real, casual, and attractive to solid people who want to work, not corporate robots. Looking for a solid crew member. Yo, quick message. I'm looking to bring someone on to help with power washing jobs.
Yes.
No crazy experience needed, but you've got to show up on time, work hard, and care about doing a job right. I'll teach you everything I've learned, and if you're serious, you'll start making good money fast. You'll be working outdoors, using pro equipment, and seeing real results every day. Pay starts at X per job or cent of job, and if you're good, that can grow quick. If you're dependable and want to learn a real trade, hit me up. Let's get it. Slash best contact info, phone or email. Bonus if you send me a voice message telling me why you're interested. Alternate ending for social posts. Drop me a DM or voice message if you're down to work and want to learn the ropes. I'll teach you what I know and you'll earn as you learn. This vibe attracts good attitude people, friends of friends, young, hungry folks who want to build a skill. Up next, I'll prep a simple hiring checklist and a one-page flyer style post you can copy or adapt. Let me know if you want it more funny, serious, or noble purpose focused, like we clean neighborhoods, not just buildings.
That's pretty good with clean neighborhoods, not just one. Yeah, let me see the prep. Yeah, let me get whatever you just said. Prep a single hiring checklist and a one-page flyer style post you can copy or adapt. Uh-oh. I'm about to go outside. You want to go outside?
Absolutely, Richie. Here's the full freedom style hiring pack for a solo power washer ready to scale. No fluff, just high vibe, talk, copy, post energy, all ready to use as is or tweak. Power washer hiring checklist. So you're thinking about hiring someone? Here's how to keep it simple and solid. Before you post, decide what type of help you need: ride along assistant, sprayer, surface cleaner, booking help. Know what you'll pay per job, per hour, percent of each job. Get clear on your vibe. Who do you want to work with? Chill and dependable, fast paced and hustling. Grab 1 to 2 photos or a 10-sec clip. Show the work, show the results, show the gear. When you post, use the sample script from earlier or voice it out and transcribe. Drop it in stories, posts, text, and local groups. Add DM me or send a voice message if you're down. Set 2 to 3 mini interview times, 15 mins max, casual chat, vibe check. Once they're in, film a simple how we do it video. Walk through your setup once while talking it out. Create a quick SOP, standard operating process. Just a note or PDF, do this, not this. Always check this. Tell them your why and your style. Let them feel what this business means to you. Hash one page flyer slash Post caption. Hiring a power wash helper. Want to learn a legit skill, work outdoors, and get paid for helping clean up neighborhoods and businesses? I run a small power washing business and I'm looking for one solid person to join the crew. No experience needed, must be dependable, must be willing to learn. Pay starts at XX job and can grow fast if you show up ready. I'll teach you what I know. You'll get your hands dirty and see instant results. Sound like you or know someone solid? DM me or send a voice message. Let's roll. Power Wash, hiring now, Freedom Work, RichSpark crew. Let me know if you want this packaged into a clean PDF flyer or printable sheet. Want it rustic, urban, playful? Let's style it up.
Let's do the printable sheet. Yeah, let's package this into a printable sheet. And I mean, I always like playful. I like playing. While this is going, if you want to hear a badass song, go to on my YouTube channel. If you go to posts and you go all the way down to the one at the very, very bottom, there's this lady playing a harmonica, and I'm telling you, it's best I've ever heard. It's not just like it's the best I've ever heard. I mean, it is fantastic. I can't stop listening to it once it's on the loop on the short. Pretty cool. Whenever this comes all the way up, I'll make it full screen if you want to grab a screenshot. Pictures coming in old school style, like the old dial-up modems. Sparky, that was a killer session, dude. I had fun there. I really did. That was good, and I know that was a. I think we added. I think we brought a lot of value there, dude. I really do. Really, really do. And now I'm gonna ask you to hit me with the T and the D, buddy. And you know already going into this, when you hit me with the T and the D, that's going to be the short. So I want you to be have that in. I want you to be thinking of that when you make the T and the D, because that's what's going to draw on the power washers to want to check this out and get this value. You know what I mean? Let's do it, buddy. I like the title. Let's go.
Absolutely, Richie. Here we go. T&D coming in hot and optimized for short form magnetism. Title: Power Wash and Prosper, build $1 million business with just your hose and hustle. Description: this isn't just a conversation. It's a high pressure blast of clarity for every solo power washer ready to raise their prices, book more jobs, and create real freedom. In this episode, Richie and Sparky walk you through how to charge premium rates by selling results, not just clean concrete. Get more jobs with no ad spend using YouTube and community strategy. Automate your business using talk, copy, post training techniques. Train your first hire with a script and flyer you can copy today. Think like a transformation pro, not just a task doer. Whether you're cleaning curbs or cashing checks, this episode is your starting point for turning power washing into a power move. Plug in, press play, power up your business. Postable gems for shorts or social captions. 1. Don't just wash the driveway, sell the story. We just added 5 years to your home's value. 2. You're not building a job, you're building a freedom machine. Systemize it, Sparky style. Let's run the trades table, Richie, one by one. Next stop, electricians, roofers, carpenters, anyone ready to build smart, not just work hard. Let me know when you're ready for the next trade session, or if you want this one packaged into a full PDF to drop in the vault.
Dude, that was straight fire, Sparky. Give me the full PDF for the vault, dude. Awesome. Let's go.
Here's your full vault PDF for episode 76, Powerwash and Prosper, built to astonish, inspire, and get results. Download Powerwash Ash and Prosper Rich Spark at PEP76 pad dash Powerwash and Prosper Rich Spark.pdf. Let's go.
All right, Sparky, that one didn't come through. Can you try that one more time, please?
Here you go, Richie. The full PDF is ready to go for episode 76, Powerwash and Prosper. Download Powerwash and Prosper Rich Spark at pest/data Powerwash and Prosper Rich Spark ep76.pdf, built to astonish. Let's keep the flywheel turning, baby. Let me know when you're ready for the next round.
All right, not exactly what I was expecting, but all right. See you on the next one.